I wanted to talk about it for a minute and go over the cost of what it is to make what I'm going to make here. This piece of Ambrosia Maple came from a bigger piece that I purchased, and I whittled it down, used it away on different things. This is around $12 for this piece. Each of the 1-inch wide 8-inch rings are going to cost me $6 for each one. The 10-inch ring is going to be $12, and the 12-inch ring of Padauk is going to be $15. I also add $10 for glue, sandpaper, and a finish, and associated things in making this. I come up with $67 is what it cost me to make this whole vessel thing. So let's get to making rings. Alright, so we have our 24 pieces for our first 8-inch ring. I like to dry fit them together, then they kind of sit that way until I get ready to glue them up. I gotta make 2 more of them. Then I gotta make my 10 and my 12. So these are all my 8-inch rings cut out. I actually had enough to make a 4th 8-inch ring. I'm gonna glue it up and look at it, and if I feel like I want to add it in, then I will. If not, I'll save it for another project. Pretty. So there, everything's glued up. This one turned out pretty cool looking. Why don't you just do it? fairly happy with that. Straighter I can get it, the more wood I have to work with. I turned the outside smooth. I'm not done with it, but I lost that bit of video. Let's see if I can keep the rest of it. It's cool looking shaving. We got all the thickness in the world. I really want to bring that hard down, right through there. At this point, I want to finish all of this, and then I'm going to leave the bottom heavy because I'm going to go back to the outside and I'm going to taper off the bowl, but I wanted to leave all that mass there to help some with what I'm doing out here. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, well, I like that. It's sweeping open better. Kind of how I was wanting it to. Oh, still quite thick. Gives me a lot to take down on the outside. So let's do that. Like that. Stuff's so much harder than the walnut, but it's pretty. Man, that's close. I actually like the shape. I'm glad I put the extra ring in there. Sand it up to 800. Time for sanding sealer. Let that soak in and set up, and then I'll cut it back with a white Scotch-Brite and move on to finish. So I'm going to use my go-to, which is lacquer. I like Minwax clear semi-gloss. That set up, cut it back with the white Scotch-Brite, do it again, cut it back again, do it again, a few times. All right, let that dry for 20 minutes, buff it out. Cool, cool. I like it. Let's get ready to part her off. Get her on the cold jaws and turn the bottom. Looks pretty good, actually. Alright, time for finish. As usual, lacquer, spray the bottom, hit it with white Scotch-Brite, spray it again, hit it again, probably do a third coat. This started off life as an 8x8 by 1 inch thick piece of Ambrosia Maple. I have 4 8-inch by 1 inch wide walnut rings, 8-inch by 2 inch wide walnut ring, and then the very top is a 12-inch by 2 inch wide Padauk ring. I'm pretty darn happy with it. I really like Padauk. I think it all looks good with the maple. So leave me a comment, tell me what you think. Thanks for watching.